Hi friends, Zoe here, and today I'm super excited to talk to you because I'm going to be doing the Wanderlust tag. The Wanderlust tag is all about travel, destination, ways of travel, and this is a huge passion of mine. As you guys might know, I'm living in Italy. So without further ado, let's get started with these 10 questions. So question number one. Question number one is, what is your favorite, most treasured passport stamp? So my most treasured passport stamp is probably the stamp that I received when I got to Denmark. This was the first big trip that I did and the first solo trip that I did far away from home. So I'm originally from Canada, so when I first arrived in Copenhagen in Denmark when I was 20 years old, this was the beginning of a life-changing journey for me and definitely the most transformative trip I've gone on so far. Question number two, can you recite your passport number by memory? And no, I cannot. I wish I could, that would be awesome, but I don't even know my new Roma phone number that I've had for a month and a half, so yeah, no dice on that one. Question number three, what is your favorite means of transport? Planes, trains, or automobiles? Honestly, the first time I rode a train was when I went to Venice. If you guys haven't checked out that travel vlog, I'll link it below. But I absolutely loved being on a train. I loved just that I could kind of plug in and look out the window. It was different from an airplane for me because it was very convenient that I could just show up at the station and just show them the cell phone confirmation. When I arrived at my destination, I was central, where I believe that that is the case for most train stations, and then you can go on their local metro or wherever, and I just felt like it was definitely so convenient and I really enjoyed the trip. I definitely love looking out the window and listening to music. I'm very big on music and I think that that's why I loved it so much. I also love being at the airport and I love going on road trips, so it's not that I don't enjoy planes and automobiles, I just think that now there's a soft spot in me for trains. Question number four, what are your top 3 travel items? So like I mentioned, I love music, so headphones is definitely numero uno. And I'd say 2 would be a journal because I love journaling and I love documenting all the feelings that I'm experiencing, what I'm doing so I can remember it on another level and just kind of analyze my thoughts on certain places. I love to do that. And number 3 would be a big blanket scarf or comfy clothing. So I often wear my Lululemon tights when I travel, and because I love to cuddle up in my seat, and obviously on airplanes you are trying to get as comfortable as possible, and that means almost like stretching yourself into a pretzel. So I'd say comfy clothes, comfy travel clothes that you feel comfortable in, that you can make look a little bit stylish. Like I said, scarves, tights, you know, you can make it cute. That would be my 3 essential travel items. Question number 5, hotels or hostels? I'm definitely one for hostels because I love meeting new people, and I felt that the majority of the hostels that I went to when I traveled to Europe were so nice. They're basically hotels on their own. So if you're traveling solo, then hostels are amazing. But if you're traveling with, say, a significant other, I can definitely see that a hotel would be nice and romantic. So, I mean, I'm not against either of them. I'm just saying that now in my life, being young, being single, hostels are the way to go. Question number 6, are you a repeat visitor or you like to visit new locations? Well, I am definitely a repeat visitor as now I'm living in Rome and I just fell in love with Rome, so that's why I felt like I wanted to move here and spend a lot of time here. I love to experience new places, but I feel like me returning to Europe and now to live here, I want to experience more places in Europe, but I also find myself desiring to go back to places that I felt a connection to, or that were transformative for me, or that I just felt like were beautiful and I didn't see enough. So I'm definitely one to explore new places, but there is a comfort in coming back to somewhere that you know and going to see the things that maybe you didn't see before. I definitely have a huge bucket list for travel though, so this one's a toughie for me. Yeah, I'd say that once I kind of complete this year in Europe, we'll see if I feel like I've mastered enough of it, and then maybe I'll venture off somewhere else. Question number 7, do you read up on your destinations or do you just kind of wing it? And to be honest with you guys, I definitely kind of wing it. I like to learn while I'm there. I like to just experience things for the first time. And like I said, I write in my journal about capturing these feelings. I do read up on things a little bit, but for the most part, I'm pretty spontaneous. You never know who you're gonna meet or what opportunities are gonna present themselves. So I'm definitely one to go with the flow. I don't like to have a rigid schedule because sometimes you wake up and you don't feel like doing what you had planned to do that day. Say if it was go visit a museum and you just want to lie in a park and read a book. Travel travel is wonderful, and I think that you just need to absorb everything for as it is and take advantage of those spontaneous moments and opportunities. So I'm definitely more on the winging it side. Question number 8, favorite travel website. I said I don't really have a favorite travel website. Whenever I want to know something, I just Google it, and for the most part, I wind up on people's blogs. I really love reading travel blogs when I'm looking to experience a new place, because a lot of people who write amazing articles captivate you and make you really excited about the experience, which also leads to something else. Whenever I'm looking at a destination to go to, I definitely always check out the geotags on Instagram, because I want to see what people are capturing. I love to visualize what might happen for me in those certain places and what I might experience. So I'm not one to check out, say, TripAdvisor or Yelp. I'm sure that those come in handy, and they have come in handy for me, but I'd say that I spend the majority of my time when I'm looking up certain places on people's personal blogs or on Instagram. So 9, what place are you most likely to recommend for a friend to visit? I'd say the most common destination I've recommended friends to visit is Corfu in Greece, because it's beautiful, there's nothing like it, and the Pink Palace is there, and it's a lot of fun. And that's just for my friends who have traveled Europe, and I've spoken to them about it because I've traveled Europe previously backpacking, and I just think that that's kind of an awesome hostel to visit if you are an English first language speaker, because I found that there was a lot of Canadians, Americans, and Australians there, so it was almost comfortable after you've been backpacking around and not having a lot of people speak the same language as you. When you kind of situate yourself there, I found that for the most part it was kind of a fun party hostel to go to. But you guys know that I have this huge love for Rome, so I always recommend people visit Rome. Rome has definitely stolen my heart, and I know I'm not the only one out there who feels that way. And also Copenhagen, because as you guys know, I'm Danish, and Copenhagen is so beautiful. It's just amazing. You definitely need to take the canal tour. It's beautiful. You gotta go. So question number 10, last question. This question is really fun. It is, if money was no object and you were leaving tomorrow, where would you go and why? I would definitely jet off to Bali. I'm just feeling Bali today. I feel like I wanna chill on a beach, have a lot of tropical fruits, and just have a laid back time, I guess. I'm also on this eat, pray, love journey myself, so why not toss Bali in the mix? And who's joining me? Anyways, guys, these are my answers for my Wanderlust tag. I was tagged by my awesome friend Eileen, who I tossed the coins in the Trevi fountain for. I'm gonna link her Wanderlust tag below because she had a lot of information that I found very interesting and helpful, and she has an amazing channel, which I'm gonna link below too. I've decided to tag my amazing friend Amanda from Amanda Around the Globe. Amanda is traveling the world right now, and she is currently in Australia. If you guys don't know of her yet, I'm gonna link her channel below. She is also vegan and also a minimalist, so we have a lot in common, and she has a lot of great content, so definitely check her out. Anyways, guys, I hope that you loved this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe below, and leave a comment and let me know what your favorite place is that you've ever visited. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!